Hello everyone, if you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. To my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about something major that I kind of see for me, I see like a very big political death that is coming to the United States, and it's going to change the trajectory of the United States. So now a lot of you guys are going to be asking, well, Chris, why are you doing it? What suddenly makes you want to do this video? Well, the video that you guys are going to be watching tomorrow, which is going to be coming out, I think at 1 or 12 p.m. I'm not exactly sure when it is coming out tomorrow. I know that for sure. But that video was made about talking about the Donald Trump's future, Vice President Harris's future, and the America's future. And Donald Trump's future indicated a coffin multiple times, plus there's some sort of marriage issues there. And so I see a big political death incoming. It doesn't mean that when there's a big political death, that doesn't always necessarily mean that someone is going to die. It means that a rebirth. It also could indicate transformation. It could mean an end of an era, an end of something, and a start of a new. So to keep that in mind when we are going through this video today. This video, everything in this video is all alleged, and this video is being recorded on November 15th at 12:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anything that happens on the news while this video is being recorded, I know nothing about. I have not even checked the news today, so don't even know. For those of you guys who are astrology experts or know everything about astrology, happy full moon. There's going to be some big news coming out, I'm sure, over the next couple of weeks relating to the regards of the energies of today. So I cleared up my energy. We're just going to go right into it. I don't know what I'm expecting here, so just hang on tight and let's just enjoy it. Everything in the comment section below and in the description will include contacts to the White House. If you want to relay your concern to President Biden and to Vice President Harris, they can address your concerns and you can talk to them about what has happened with your ballot and whether or not it has been counted or not. So if you want someone to contact, everything's in the description below. Without further ado, I don't want to waste your time. We're just going to get head on in. I've been responding to more of your comments, so thank you guys for engaging. Thank you for liking and just overall being amazing and supportive. I am extremely grateful for all of you guys. I am still continuing to email you and message you. So keep that in mind. Just check your information. Just make sure that you receive my message. You can respond back if you do like. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated to do so. But for those of you guys who have joined the family, welcome. So let's begin. Alright, so maybe I feel like the table might be too dark, so I might just lighten up the load a little bit with a natural light. Okay, there you go. I don't know if that's actually going to change anything, but we will see. Alright, so Spirit Angels tell me there's a major political death coming in the United States. What that means, physical, metaphorically, spiritual, whatever that means. What does that mean for the United States? Remember what I said, guys. I said death doesn't necessarily mean physical. It could be on a physical scale. It could also be both of something else. But it could be a transformation. It could be a rebirth, an end of an era, or a start of something new. So it looks like a heart attack in some capacity, or like some sort of stroke. Yeah, this is an end of something. There's a big political death coming. Rather soon, actually. We have the Three of Cups with fallen down here, the Two of Cups upright, so it's the Five of Cups here. This is loss. There is somebody who's wallowing in the loss here. And they only have 2 more tries and then they're done. Like 2 more tries and you're out. And then you have here the Five of Pentacles, which is another 5 that's reinforcing the 5 here. And this is somebody who is injured, walking away, more injured than when they originally came in. Then you have here the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. It's not their time yet, is what it's saying here. Whatever this is referring to, it's not their time yet. Now, here's what I'm saying here. This is what I see. So because there's 2 5s here, it's very possible that it could be in 5 days, 5 hours. Could be as long as 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 years, 5 years. Something within the 5 and 10 range, whatever it is. It could be on the 10th day, it could be on the 5th day, it could be the 5th month, the 10th month. Whatever it is, there's a 5 and a 10 related here in some capacity. It could be that they die at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could possibly happen. But there is a death that's coming. Let me see if I can get that reinforced here with the whatever this deck is called, the Kipper deck. And we will see what the cards show. Because yesterday, when I did the video, I think it was yesterday, it might have been that video that's coming out, where I kept saying I saw the coughing card in my third eye, and then lo and behold, they pulled the card deck out, and the first card that comes out with the coughing. Spirits and angels tell me there's a big political death incoming to the United States. What does it mean for the future of the United States? Is it transformative? Is it an illness? Okay. What's the center card? What's in the presence? Okay. And what's in the future? What's under the Wheel of Fortune? What is this big political death that's coming? Now that could be the end of democracy as well. So just keep that in mind as well. Journey. Yeah, I think it's, like I said, it's an end of something. It's an end of an era, an end of a journey. And what's the card number? 10. 10. Okay. Alright, we got the reinforcement here. Alright, so we have underneath the 5 of Cups here, we have the message card reverse. 7. 7 is my lucky card, right? Well, excuse me. 7 is a lucky number for me. And 7 in this aspect indicates that there is some sort of warning. Like, I feel like this is a warning to this individual. There's a warning here. I don't know if that means by doctors or that means a physical warning by people they work with. There's a warning here. They did not adhere to the warning. It can go to anything, but this is what they're saying here. Underneath the 5 of Pentacles is despair. Not hiring. Oops, it's reversed. 32. Despair. Okay, now what is 3 and 2 plus 2 together? That's a 5, right? So now we already have a 7 here, which is fine. Then we have the 5 here. Okay, that's reversed. That's despair. That's exactly the same cards here. They're the death of something. Then here the Wheel of Fortune reversed is a main male. Like the death of a male. Right? I think that's self-explanatory. I don't think I have to go any further with this specific card. It's the number 1, right? Now, if you were to just say add up all these numbers together, I don't know how to do math off the top of my head because I'm not a calculator. We are just going to do it manually. So 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's 13. 13 now is down to 4. Yeah, so there's a 4 here, which means that this person has one more shot and then it's done. Because we have the 5. And the 5 is normally 3 cups are down and you have 2 more tries, but it's telling me here that they already been through this 4 times. The 5th one is done. I'll take them out. Let me see, because I feel like the best way for us to kind of gauge who this might be will be in this deck, if I can actually get it out. I should have prepared this for myself for this now, but I didn't. Alright, Spirit Angels, tell me, can you further explain what is this big political death that's coming to the United States? So it definitely has to do related to the heart. I know that for sure. Way too many cards. Guys, we're not taking this many cards. Maybe like 3 cards. I'll take 3. Nothing more than 3. Okay, thank you. 1 card would do. A 7 of Swords. And that is Vice President Harris. The political death of something. I want to see what the seven of quarters in this deck here. This is the bottom of the deck here, so we're just gonna leave it here. I want to see what the seven of swords looks like in the right away, because give me a very strange feeling. I want to make sure that I'm being impartial here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Okay. That's 5 of swords. That's 10 of swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, okay. So this is a 7 of swords card here. I told you I had to look this up because it felt weird, like the cards just mean something entirely different. The 7 of swords is what this card is indicating. The fact that that is upright, it's a political death of something. And it has to do with the heart. I think if I'm correct here, it's saying here that the death of democracy in some capacity. So it almost feels like not that Kamala has lost. It's more so the fact that it gets exposed, and then something dies when it exposes. It forces a transformation in the United States. I said this had to be big, it had to be major, it had to be transformative, a rebirth. I think with information coming out, because it's being reinforced here, about the election and what has taken place, allegedly. Again, this video does for entertainment purposes only, and for entertainment purposes only as well. With everything that's about to come out, it's going to force a transformation, a seismic shift in the United States and its thinking and its capacity and its ability to be able to calculate the vote fairly and freely and to make sure that all Americans can indeed vote, but to make sure that that vote count is legitimate. It's an end of something. So now this could be two things. It could be, and there's two ways to look at it. The fact that Vice President Harris showed up in the reading at the center stage of that specific tarot deck, it could be indicating that there's an end of her campaign. It means the end of the Democratic Party as we know it. Doesn't mean the Democratic Party leaves. It could be transformed, right? It could be the end of the United States and its ability to count free and fairly, and it could be the start of, Republicans doing this on a competitive basis and just be using it and using it and using it to ensure that they stay in power. It could also be the information gets revealed to the public, and information that was revealed to the public makes a lot of the public, the United States, Americans, feel very distrustful to the United States and its ability to work its system. But Americans already feel that way. So even adding this on wouldn't change anything. It would just force a change in how the United States is run, especially when it comes to elections and democracy. And so it can force a change, whether it's good for good or for bad. I see multiple different outcome taker. Again, another major political death, and I think it has to do within the Democratic Party. That is 100% true what I'm seeing here. There's a big political figure who died within the Democratic Party. Then we have somebody dying of a heart attack or a stroke, and that looks like it's related to high stress and what to call it, them not being able to get away with what they need to get away with, and there's a lot of money that's being sucked out of them. They're practically broke. But you have another situation here that's being aided, that saying that they made a deal with a foreign entity, and that foreign entity is threatening them to the point where they're not hearing to the message or the warning, and so they could end up being taken out. And then we also have as well the main male figure here that is in the state of despair, and what's it called? They're getting a warning by the doctors, and they're not listening. I think there's many. I think there might be many because it seems like there's many here. That, not to mention as well, we also have the victory of Vice President Harris, and that's the seven of swords here in this tarot deck, and that's her giving the speech. And then I go to look up the card, and this is the card. It's the seven of swords. That means thievery, stealing, taken away from somebody. That's reversed. And that's reversing the card because I didn't pull a card. But it's upright in this reading. And what is it telling me here? It's telling me that there's a multiple different things that's underlying at play here that could be indicating. Because remember, when I did the topic of this reading, I just asked, what is the major political death that's going to be transformative, but also very major and seismic for the United States? And these are the many issues that are going to be very seismic for the United States. These are going to be very big issues. And then also the biggest one that's in top central stage here is Americans having distrust with the election system and how it runs and their vote and their ability to have their vote counted free and fairly. That's going to be an issue for the United States and for a lot of Americans. Even a lot of Americans do not have trust or faith in the United States to be able to do its part to count the votes freely and fairly. And that's what it's saying here, saying that there's a death of something. It could be a death of a party as well. It could be the start of a new party. So I wonder if that is indicating to me here that there's already a movement that is underlying tone in this aspect in this decade that is going to pave the way for a new major third political party. And I have said this before back in 2021 that I'm going to have to do a tarot card reading on the first independent president since I think George Washington. And we're going to have one. I see it. It's going to be a male, but he's going to be the first independent president. And I think I need to start doing those videos and start talking about what's coming in the future because I do see democracy does stay on. Democracy does hold, which means that even if Donald Trump goes into office, he will be stopped because there's a reason why democracy is still going, why I still see the future of democracy in the United States still prevailing. So, for those of you guys who are scared, I do see a future for the United States, and it's not a bad one, but it is a bad one under Trump. But that doesn't mean that we don't have a future. We do have a future, and we do have the ability to vote. So if something happens from now until February, that's going to be major. That's going to change the trajectory of the United States and how the United States works. It's going to be a transformative because it makes sense because we're in a Pluto return. A Pluto return indicates here, oh, okay, I just got it. I just got clear audience. As I was talking, the word that came to me was attempt. There's going to be another attempt on somebody. It's going to be on a major male. So a male figure, a political dominant figure, specifically a male figure, is going to get attacked. And it's going to be when he gives the speech. And that's why the Seven of Swords comes out. There you go. We figured it out. There you go. We figured it out. We got it. But again, like I said, everything else in the reading, I do feel like there's going to be a multitude of other things that's going to tie into Pluto's return and the birth chart of the United States and lead the United States to back when it was originally founded and going back to its core values, going back to its original foundation and trying to find out what does America mean to me and what does being an American mean to you. Back the foundation of everything. And it's going back to the roots. It means start over, restart, transformation. So I don't want you to take this reading as a negative reading. I don't see this as negative. I see this more as a positive, transformative reading that is telling you what to expect in the transformational aspect of the United States is going to be undergoing. So the death is never a bad thing. It's the start of something new. So if you view death as a bad thing, then you might need to be able to work on your ability to connect with the dead and the living. And you understand that there's simultaneously no such thing as death. It's just the end of an era and the start of a new. But anyway, I hope you guys all like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and the bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, a new video will be coming out tomorrow on Saturday. It will be relating to Donald Trump's future, Vice President Harris's future, and the United States future as well. I also will be doing another video because this video is kind of short. So I'm just going to give you 2 videos today. So just watch out for the other video. Until then, guys, I love you and have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.